Testing. I tell you what looks good. A lot of good things coming up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes, that's going to be good. But I tell you, we're making an impact. We're making an impact. Just like Doc Brown and Bronwyn Bishop. I don't know how many people, look at Bronwyn Bishop.
Like if people know Doc Brown.
I just know Doc Brown and Bronwyn Bishop. Charlie Brown. Bloody, think of it, we're going to, like, the way we're going, have you seen the ratings? Skyrocketing.
Going up.
Skyrocket. Just
Bigger than Godzilla.
Just like Ellen Page's sexuality.
What confused.
Popular with women. She's good at it. We're going to have a Hitler dancer in every house. We're going to have, for Cody, we'll have the Man of Steel every night. Everywhere. Played backwards even. There was a Hitchcock tribute which had, remember the shower scene? They had the shower scene frame by frame in an exhibit. They'll do the entire Man of Steel movie, frame by frame,
reenacted with puppets.
And they will have Danny Glover kicking down doors, just repeatedly, just to prove the domino effect can happen.
We're going to bring out the Danny Glover chess set.
I thought you were going to say the Danny Glover chest burster.
That's even better.
Just gotta get out of here. Ripley, you crazy son of a bitch! Ripley, get away from me, you bitch!
I just see him running around the ship. I want to die on away, Ripley.
Just running around the ship.
Just you, me, and this goddamn cat.
That's right. So that's the future. I reckon it'll look great. What do you reckon, Charles?
I don't want your future. Kick ass! Kick ass! Kick ass!
There wasn't really a kick in the ass.
You must be Wolverine.
Hey, fucking you old bastard! I'm Luke Smile.
Nobody's X-Men ever.
I'm not a wolf. You're the wolf.
I'm not, and you're a bloody faggot. That's the other thing you're attracted.
I saw a good interview actually with Michael Fassbender and Ian McKellen on Yahoo today, and it was pretty cool. And just talking, bagging out each other. Him saying,
we haven't seen this movie yet, people.
He turns around like Michael Fassbender. He's like, me and Patrick, very good friends, but he's bald.
He's balls?
He's got balls.
I don't want your testicles.
That's right. I don't need your suffering or your penis.
I think he would like.
That's what I'd say to Bryan Singer.
I think that's
I don't
that's
need
what the child
your
said. That's what the child said to him, apparently.
No, that's a bit rough.
That's the next thing he said.
Has it been days misproven?
I don't know.
Bryan Singer goes, that's the days of future past.
The kid name was Harry. He said, that's a bad hat, Harry.
That's a bad penis.
I'm not an unusual subject. And I will be a Superman who returns.
And his penis comes through on fax. Oh, it's him!
He drops the coffee mug. His dick has a limp.
Like, just starts walking right.
God, that's so sick.
I just thought he had a massive dick. That was the guy who was last with, oh man, this is horrible. We're talking with Bryan Singer here. You remember that guy's wrapped up in bandages? That's the last guy he had sex with. in bloody Usual Suspects, the guy wrapped up in bandages. Guys are so sick! Bryan Singer! Lots of ass!
I can't remember Usual Suspects.
It's great, man. I love that, man.
I can't remember I just remember the ending.
What was I talking about? I can't remember. X-Men. It's a shame we haven't seen it because, like the movie, it is in the past for us because we're the only ones on Earth who haven't seen this.
It's in the future.
I love how we were going to do the opening with talking about sandworms and connecting to the June. No, not just that. The sequel to June miniseries, which I forgot.
The first thing, what's McAvoy James was ever in. I was going to say,
doesn't he go wandering out in the desert?
Yeah, at the end, he becomes a worm.
No wonder he becomes a worm.
I was going to put a quote in. I don't want your futures. Oh, your father knew everything about the future. His name was Paul. Paul the tree.
Yes,
People would be like, what?
Why are these sentinels such a problem? Can't you take them out with worms?
Instead of worms. Send the Baron after.
Some worms. Take out that short guy, too. Where,
I like children.
I thought you were going to say I like short people.
I do like short people. Timid Peter Dinklage takes all their jobs now.
So Warwick Davis is going, fuck him! He's like, fuck him!
I can play a leprechaun.
That's right. One day they'll do Willow too.
I don't want your leprechaun.
I don't need your midget!
I'm sure they'll act together sooner or later.
It's a shame we haven't seen the movie, because we can actually have other lines besides that one.
It's like that. It's the Bryan Cranston line of Godzilla.
Oh, do you want to hear something great today? One of my friends changed his profile photo to Ken Watanabe looking a profile. So I don't know if we've had some influence, but
I like to think so.
But somebody was like, he looks a lot in that movie.
Yes, I noticed. We would have done a show last week, but Ken Watanabe staring just completely put us off.
No, he was just staring, sitting like at our computer or recording. I was like, oh, I was like, can't do it.
Let them record.
He was like, wow, Godzilla stopped that recording.
Godzilla could stop shit because he's too busy swimming.
Did you laugh when a lot of people, just shows, for all the shit we talk about, there's some racist motherfuckers out there. So,
yeah.
I laughed when Ken Watanabe said Godzilla. I'm like, really? Wasn't that funny?
People did ask him. I'm like, it's just his name.
Asian Japanese guy said Godzilla.
What do you expect? There's Bob. What are you going to call fucking Godzilla?
Call him, I would have been more impressive. We call him
Tim.
Call him Tim. We call him Ken. Oh, that's my name.
Speaking of giant monsters, there's a big monster on tonight.
What?
Do you really give a shit? State of origin. Man versus man.
In Australia, there's rivalry between Sydney and Queensland, and I can only speak as one person and say, I don't fucking get it. I really don't get it.
I believe more the rivalry of Charles Xavier and Magneto.
We've got this big problem, like, with racism in sport at the moment. Like, a lot of players on the football field are being called racist names by the crowd, which I'm not for, don't get me wrong. But then, when State of Origin comes, fucking Queenslanders are cunts! We're gonna rack them. We're gonna rip them. Well, no, I mean, I think, what were you going to do?
We'll cross down to the actual New South Wales coach talking about the Queensland team, and this is what he had to say about it.
We're gonna yank them down and rip them. We're gonna take them and roll them around and rip them up to pieces. And then we're gonna slap.
Oh, sorry, that's Charles Xavier talking about what he's doing to the Sydney.
No, Brian Singer. No,
I'm not going. I'm not doing that boy.
I'm not going there. I'm not.
He's gonna rack him. He's gonna rip him to pieces.
No, that's what Ian McKellen said. He's going to do to Brian Singer. Another thought, because they're both.
That's what Zack Snyder's doing to fucking ass.
That's right. No, that's what he's talking about, the release date of Captain America. Rip him to pieces. Well, he's just a movie.
You ain't doing shit. Shit.
Speaking of Batman versus...
Oh, yes.
Do you want to...
Do I care?
Guess what came out last week that I know you know about? The title.
I saw it and I was like, I couldn't even tell what the title is.
Dawn of the Apes.
Dawn of the Rising Apes.
Dawn of the Rise of Justice League. No, Dawn of Justice. And I love how...
name.
I love how...
Come on, world's fucking finest.
I love how all these defense articles sprang up on the net saying, nerds are too judging. No. I'm like, just judging the title. I'm just saying the title's not very good. The movie could be fine.
Horseshit.
But the title is Just
I've already forgotten it.
Dawn of Justice.
Oh, God.
Maybe they're talking about the chick out of Buffy. Wasn't she called Dawn?
Dawn French.
Dawn French. Absolutely fabulous. Great time. Batman vs. Superman. Absolutely fabulous.
Might as well be. If you don't know who Dawn French is, which is a big fat comedian in English.
It's a
Very funny woman.
the vicar of Batman. The vicar of Gotham.
Who was more likely to be a star of Batman than anyone else these days, because everyone else is in that fucking film.
I think I am. I might be in that movie.
Even bloody, what's his name? Carl Drago.
I thought you were going to say Carl Lewis.
Put Carl Weathers in there.
And you know who? You know who else? Usain Bolt. But he's jeez, I've read the script. I'm out. He runs flying away from
That'd be me running out of the bloody cinema.
Yeah. Oh, only 2 more years. It could be good.
Yeah, I could have hemorrhoids, and that'd be more entertaining. No interest at all. That's a Batman film. I had more interest in Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Sadly, but true.
Yeah. Speaking of the genius that is David S. Goyer.
Oh,
now, this has been on the net last week. He created a bit of a furor. The David S. Goyer, if you don't know, although I don't think anyone who listens to us wouldn't know half these fucking people that we speak about. But David S. Goyer got into a big tussle with Stan Lee, which is good when you pick on a 90-year-old. You pick on a 90-year-old. Because he insisted in a podcast, this man who's...
Not ours.
That might come soon.
Oh, he's not welcome.
Basically, he has turned around and called Marvel's She-Hulk a giant green porn star.
And?
I have a theory. They brought up She-Hulk. For starters, why is he even on podcasts? Isn't he got better things to do? He's got like one of those anticipated movies
He's writing that
coming out.
This is a man who directed The Crow 2.
No, was it? Did he do the second one?
Yes.
Or was it Blade 3?
And that.
You're kidding.
I'm positive the first film he directed was Crow City of Angels.
Oh, it couldn't have been. You
That's why Brandon Lee killed himself.
You serious?
He's like, I'm going to take that bullet.
And the chick from Power Rangers is like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, she died after that car crash. And Iggy Pop was never seen again.
Iggy Pop said, look, I'm out. David S. Goyer said this on this podcast. I have a theory about She-Hulk. Now, for starters, can I make one thing clear? I actually don't know much about She-Hulk and shit, but I do have something against an idiot who picks on the rival company just because he's making a DC movie.
DC's got better characters.
I'm like, it's a shame you don't fucking write them well.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter what you do with them, you fucking write them good.
I have a theory about She-Hulk, which was created by man.
By a man.
And at that time in particular, I think 95% of comic book readers were men, and certainly almost all the comic book writers were men. So the Hulk was the classic male power fantasy. No, it wasn't. Who wants to be like that?
You're not angry all the time.
Who wants to be like that?
That's just me in general.
It's like most of the people reading comic books were those people like me who were just these little kids getting the shit kicked out of them every day. And so they created She-Hulk. She-Hulk is the chick you could fuck if you were the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? She-Hulk was the extension of the male power fantasy. So, like, if I'm going to be this geek who becomes the Hulk, then let's get a giant green porn star that only the Hulk could fuck. That's the writer of Superman vs. Batman. Can I put that out? And the guy, he also wrote a bit of Dark Knight, apparently. Although, the more in life I go on, I'm very much down.
I'm sure he did. No one's there. Can you bring me another pen? Piss off.
I need some chips. Look, I'll give you a credit.
Oh, here's your code, Mr. Dollar. Go away.
And then by the time Dark Knight Rises came on, I'm a bit bored. Do you want to do a bit of work on this? And look what
biggest mistake.
And then finally he said, Nolan said, actually, the next one, I'll give you a shot. I really didn't like Superman, so you can give it a go. And then finally Nolan said, fuck it, I'm out. I'm done. I'm out.
I am so pissed off, I'm going to space.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going Interstellar. And people like that. Not Interstellar. Man of people still defend, like, this David guy. He's a toss. He's a fucking idiot. Like,
Blade 3, Crow 2. Nothing more needs to be said.
Oh,
Just that.
And, the sad part, I wonder if they're doing Justice League. Justice League could have been handled, we're talking about Ben Affleck. They're doing
Doomed.
it. What happened? I thought he was...
Because Zack Snyder did such an amazing job.
Wouldn't he? We're going to give every DC movie to him, including the ones we haven't made yet.
Yeah, look, we've spoken about this so much. Just, what's the point? What is the bloody point? It is fucked.
Yeah.
It would be like you have one chance to sleep with the hottest chick in the world. However, the moment you do it, your dick will drop off. That's what he's done with Man of Steel.
So look, I think just Marvel being Marvel, they actually don't shoot back. The funny thing is, I'm more of a DC person.
Yes, I was.
Funny enough. But since DC Marvel won't shoot back, well, let Wolverine tell you. Wolverine, what do you reckon of David S. Goyer?
You're a dick.
Big dick. Huge dick.
Massive dick. In fact, I think it's a dick. His legs are balls. No, balls are legs.
That explains his writing skills.
But
just a giant dick with testicles on a keyboard.
Did you just fart?
Yeah, I did.
Because we're
talking to Dave S. Goyer.
David S. Goyer just spoke.
And that was more intelligent than anything he's ever said.
That was better writing than Man of Steel.
Oh, Man of Steel. I could write a better... You could get Caesar himself from Planet to write a better script.
The other news of the week, I suppose movie news. Third movie news. Because Daredevil got cast today.
But that's Netflix. That doesn't count.
Who is playing Daredevil?
Don't know. Don't care.
No, but I think it's somebody from Boardwalk Empire, isn't it?
Don't know. Don't care.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought you liked that show.
What? Daredevil?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
yeah. Batman was Daredevil.
yeah, with Carmen Electra. It's fucking...
Carmen Electra? Check out these tits, they're Electra.
Jennifer Garner is Electra.
Jenna Jameson.
Yeah, that could have worked.
Yeah.
Carl Urban, what we Colin Farrell.
Carl Urban wouldn't be a bad
Batman.
Yeah, possibly.
No, too short.
Wouldn't be a bad director for Superman versus Batman.
Stevie Wonder would be a better director.
That's true. Oh, George Bush.
Actually, George Bush would too.
See, George Bush as a director. Right. This is where I'm going. George, that's your car, George. That's this way.
Direct me once, shame on me.
That's right. I know that human beings and directors can work
just like Michael Bay. You fool me once, shame. Fool me twice. You'll fool me 3 fucking times. I'm not going to see the 4th Transformers.
I have to.
No.
The third bit of big movie news this week. It's not that bad.
David S. Goyer. I don't want your future.
I don't want your script. That's what the studio.
You know what? He's going to write the new He-Man, and there you go. There's my life fucked completely.
He'll direct it.
I'm going to make He-Man destroy Grayskull. Why? Because it'll look cool. You're a fucking idiot.
Wouldn't it be horrible if all of a sudden they'll give it? If they're going to give it to anyone you dislike, it'll be Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Unlikely. If Transformers continues to make money, it'll probably be Michael Bay.
Turtles will fuck up and they'll realise this guy is...
That's going to make money, I'm telling you. I was sitting there when the trailer was played the other day before Star Wars, and people were like, well, that looks really good. Because people are really stupid. I'm like, if that's indication... Somebody at work to me the other day said, that is the movie I waited for all year. I'm like, really?
Obviously, you don't see
I'm like, really? But the third movie news is that the first Star Wars spin-off, Star Wars and Batman, that's all we fucking talk about in the show.
Might as well.
It is going to be directed by the guy who did Godzilla. What's his name? I don't have any fucking clue.
I know, Bryan Cranston, was it? Ken Watanabe.
Ken Watanabe. Ken Watanabe in a Star Wars film. That'll be awesome.
She's going to be Boba Fett just standing there.
He'll be a Jedi. That's why they get wiped out. Just staring. Are you going to fight me?
Ken Watanabe's an alien, doesn't move.
But the thing that concerns me more than the direct, people are like cracking Godzilla jokes, and I was too, about, if it's a Boba Fett movie, you'll show up at the end for 2 minutes. But the thing I'm more concerned, as a Star Wars fan, the writer of After Earth writing a Star Wars film.
Fuck.
Disney are like, You're like, they like.
What were these people hiring these people to do?
They like Will Smith, right? I could imagine Jaden Smith in Star Wars. That's what we've always wanted to see, isn't it?
You're dead.
Yeah, I would play Boba Fett.
I would hire the homeless bum from Terminator.
I think it's from Batman Begins.
Oh, him as well.
Yeah. We'll have homeless people just wander around Star Wars.
Give them jobs. They need work.
Nice coat. You got nice coat.
So,
armor, you Boba Fett, you idiot.
took my pants.
Son of a bitch took my armor.
He would be a better Boba Fett.
That guy.
He's an awesome Boba Fett.
Did you just see a real bright light? Slave one, you idiot.
Flying away. That's your ship. You know what?
Playing Boba Fett.
He's not in the new Terminator.
Oh, yeah.
He has to.
Well, did you read the other...
How they're using Bill Paxton night shift in previous.
No, I didn't know about that, but
Yes.
did you read that...
That's what they're doing.
The guy who played Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man, what's his name?
Don't care.
J.K. Rowling, Simmons.
J.K. Rowling.
What he turned around and he said the script really surprised him and is really, really good. Now, keep in mind, he could have...
He's in 3 Spider-Man movies.
That's right.
Could have been written in crayon.
And he said, I think I've got somewhere, Spider-Man 3, this is without doubt the best script out of all 3.
Have you read it?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I like dancing.
Emo people eat cookies.
I like it when girls break up with guys all the time for no good reason.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, Boba Fett spin-off being done by...
How do they know it's Boba Fett?
Well, I'm making that up because it's just, did you read that the Star Wars, the rumored 3 spin-offs, okay, Han Solo, now that I could...
How?
Well,
Harrison Ford?
Yeah, but you can picture them wanting to make it. Whether or not it's right or not...
Harrison Ford's getting a bit old.
No, it'd be recast. Boba Fett, that I can kind of see if they did it like a spaghetti western. The third one, do you know what it is?
Yo.
Red 5. Red 5. That's Luke's call sign.
I was going to say.
It's just about his ship. Because that's what
They could have Porkins or something. Yeah, you got to film it.
The ship. It could be just the ship.
It will be Yoda.
The point of view, a day in the life of an X-Wing fighter.
Just sit. What an army movie. Just sit there.
Just sit there. People put a bit of petrol in it. That and a Peter Jackson running.
Maybe it's a sequel after it ends up in the swamp. What happens to it then?
Whatever happened? Now, what happened after being left in Cloud City?
He does ever get these X-Men
No,
back?
he doesn't. Yeah, unless Vader goes, oh, look, let him have it.
Well, when does he get? He must get it back.
No, he
Because
doesn't.
he's got it in Jedi. Well,
It's another one.
What are they going to do? People are cheap. They've got fucking X-Wings lying around everywhere.
Well, what are they going to do? They're going to go to Cloud
They
City
asked him.
in the occupation of the Empire. I can't believe we're talking about this. So,
Asked him.
Somebody put in. You remember in Empire Strikes Back after Lando goes, "Oh, yeah, the Empire's taking control of the city. I advise everyone to leave before more."
Exactly.
But then you see everyone leaving. And they're just carrying like eskies. it's like they're leaving, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna take me pies.
That's the point. Why would the Empire want to stay there?
Why would the Empire?
No one to be
Why
mining.
would the Empire turn around and say, look, I'm happy to take over, but you got to give me that esky.
My point is, the Empire wouldn't stay there. Because everyone's left and they go, well, we can't mine anything, so might as well leave.
I don't even know how.
I don't even know. Luke would have gone back to get his X-Wing. Maybe this is really
That's why it took a year to rescue Han Solo, because
this is really stretching it.
What?
His hand crawled up and somehow piloted the X-Wing back to him.
So his hand really is thing from the Adams
And
family.
then Luke was like, oh shit, I've already got this mechanical one.
That is why. It's Star Wars is a metaphor for the Adams family, because when Vader takes his helmet off, Uncle Fester. It would have been awesome. It would have been awesome if after he took his helmet off, he said, "Let me look on you with my own eyes." And Luke goes, "All right." Puts a light bulb in his mouth.
That's my midi-chlorians.
My God, your midi-chlorians are off the scale. You're lighting this light with you. That's what it was, midi-chlorians.
So, Morticia Adams can be Bib Fortuna.
And Lurch would be the Rancor.
I was Chewie.
He would be,
That
actually.
makes perfect.
and Grandma can be the Emperor.
Well, Cousin It goes on here.
Cousin It would be...
Best guy. How did he even drive a car?
What exactly is Cousin It?
Fuck knows.
What exactly? No, who's the fucking maniac? You want to talk about there being unoriginal ideas nowadays? Well, I point to you for that for being an original idea back then. Just some big hairy arsehole wandering around going. Someone says that's a good idea for a character. I'll take it.
No arms, no legs. Somehow moves around and does things.
And gets married. Cousin It gets
married? Kids in the movies.
Does he? Does he? Is it a he?
And what? Says what or something or it or thing or whatever the fuck it's called.
But yeah, that's so
Star Wars and families have things in common.
So what do you think? See, I don't know. It's the spin-offs. I'm like, yeah, they could do anything.
The Gamorrean God.
The what?
The Gamorrean God.
Pugsley. He could be Admiral Akbar. Oh, it's a trap.
Now that would be a general views would be I don't know, Gomez.
Aha! Showtime! What? You were just going to hop. What are you talking about?
Playing with your fucking trains.
It's like, we got walkers down there. What are you bothering playing with them for?
Takes out the shield runner over this train.
Boom! A bushka! That could be at the end of Jedi.
Stupid fucking
bushka. The whoosha.
Take that rose out of your mouth.
Uncle Fester is playing it.
He ruined it.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, look, I'm better because this Gareth Edwards, at least he's got passion, even though I know I didn't give Godzilla such a great review, but the writer of After Earth doing a Star Wars movie makes me go, I'm like, I really hope you're passionate about this because you obviously weren't passionate about After Earth.
Will Smith and his son. Oh yeah.
If that happens, I'm out. I'm out.
Make it a camping trip.
If that's it, I'm going back to Caravan of Courage,
which is still a good film.
You gotta be joking.
It's funny.
We're gonna find the medicine. That's what half that movie was about.
Don't care.
Looking for medicine for the curly-haired kid.
I don't care. Shirley Temple was
Shirley Temple. Yeah.
Shirley.
Remember the guy's name in it? Do you remember the kid's name?
Wicket.
Mace.
What's
the kid's name?
Can't remember.
Mace. Yeah.
I remember the acting was terrible.
We gotta find the medicine. And I'm like, look, I'll still take it over the holiday special.
Still the holiday special.
I had people. I know this is an old thing, but seriously, if you haven't seen the holiday special,
don't.
Do yourself a favour. We celebrate a day of peace.
You need to remember, the holiday special brought Boba Fett to the world.
Carrie Fisher's singing voice.
God.
She was a thief. She was a thief, but on the other hand, she had a tremendous singing voice.
The other thing, the Wookiees watching porno. That was
That's right. The Wookiees watching porn. I said that to Adalia once. I'm like, oh, you gotta watch it. Chewbacca watches porn.
Technically, he does.
And then I remember, because my friend Nathan said, at the end he's just thinking about the original movie, and he just stands there for like 2 minutes, and Nathan said, is he fucking stoned or something? Because he's just like looking into space going, ooh. He's doing the Ken Watanabe. Ken Watanabe.
That's going to be the new thing, the Ken Watanabe.
That'll be the other thing for the future. Ken Watanabe in every home for security.
He doesn't really do anything.
But he tells you.
He just tells you.
Something's coming.
Someone's at the door. Let me get these binoculars.
It's just a car, you dickhead.
You didn't need binoculars to see Godzilla.
Yeah, I never thought about that. I think that's Godzilla. That's just his foot, you dickhead. He's standing right there.
He's right in front of him and he gets binoculars. It's huge.
The other movie news that it's going to be very brief because I guarantee we won't give a fuck about this. No more Edgar Wright.
Oh,
doing Ant-Man.
Who cares?
You were going to say that.
Couldn't give a shit.
Like,
Ant-Man.
People went off, and it was like, what?
I couldn't give it Ant-Man.
I guarantee. Here's the thing. Now, Ant-Man could be very cool, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what it is. Shit. But I guarantee it gets big. I guarantee you, unless the trailer is kick-ass, that name is going to put off a lot of people. Like Ant-Man. You got Captain America, you got Batman, you got Superman, you got like Iron Man. Ant-Man just doesn't fit.
Unless
Unless it's the guy, the ant grown full size out of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Then I might be interested.
but mixes DNA with Rick Moranis.
All that ant out of that Turtles episode. Remember that? There's a full-on ant who's a superhero in a Turtles episode.
Oh, God, now you really...
Do you remember? That I might be interested in.
No.
But
Ant-Man. I mean, Edgar Wright, who gives a shit? He did fucking that stupid love game shit. What the...
Scott
Horse shit, or whatever.
Scott Thomas. What was it? Scott Glenn versus the world. Scott Glenn versus
Scott John Wayne.
Let me go!
I just think of John Wayne. Pilgrim. Always have.
What is it?
Scott Pilgrim.
I thought you were like, John Wayne versus...
Every time I hear Scott Pilgrim,
Alright, you get me, ex-boyfriend, I'll fight that Pilgrim right here.
That's the point. Scott Pilgrim. I hear John Wayne saying that title every time. Scott Pilgrim.
I could imagine John Wayne fighting in that. All these giant... You take those coins back up to the farm, you lazy bastard.
Puts on a patch.
That's right. Then he goes...
I still haven't seen Scott.
I thought you were going to say, I still don't know who John Wayne is.
No, I haven't heard of him. That's right. I remember I got in a big debate with someone that what was his real name?
You got true grit, son. That's what you'd say.
God. Wasn't his name Marion?
Yeah, he was.
Maureen?
Yeah, Marion, yeah. Made Marion. Somehow John Wayne is made Marion just doesn't work. Everything I do it for you, Pilgrim!
See, anytime you watch that, Scott Pilgrim, you'll be picturing John Wayne.
Yeah, just John Wayne wandering around, trying to win Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
He's picking up all the coins after they die. I'm taking this to the bank.
That's right. I'm taking this to the sheriff's department.
I hated John
I
Wayne.
know you do. Yeah.
He was no Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
John Wayne was just a fat, limping American clean hero.
You know what?
Eastwood was dirty and evil.
Well, yeah, but John Wayne. Here's the thing: John Wayne believed in like this, the hero being the hero with no depth to him, right?
That's interesting, isn't it?
And Clint Eastwood liked the shady characters. Like there was a famous. I remember Eastwood said the only time that because the guy, I don't know if you know, the guy who directed Dirty Harry actually directed John Wayne's last movie. And John Wayne, there was one bit where John Wayne, he asked him to shoot a guy in the back, and he's, John Wayne doesn't shoot people in the back. And then the director said, well, Clint Eastwood. And he turned around, I don't know where that Pilgrim is, anyway, where's Mary Elizabeth Winstead? What's her name? Ramon.
Ramon. What kind of name is that?
I think...
Michael Jackson.
Beverly Hills Cop. Ramon. Ramon? Yeah, when he plays the gay guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gee, talk about weird links.
Speaking of Beverly Hills Cop, I watched The Last Planet of the Apes the other night.
That's the weirdest thing.
No, I want to see Axel Foley in Planet of the Apes.
No. Eddie Murphy will take any role these days.
He would beg, at the moment, he would beg to be Caesar.
Hey, man, you changed!
I could read this $5,000. $5,000 to get rid of mankind. You read me this bullshit here.
Because I know niggas land this farm.
That's right. You're gonna sell out all the apes for a truckload of cigarettes. Is that fucking Caesar in here?
No, we're ruining a good film.
Yeah, we haven't even seen it yet. Oh yes. But I tell you what, I tell you what, the fifth Planet of the Apes is not bad.
Which one's that?
The last one. It's really hampered by the budget, as the fourth one.
What's it called?
Battle for the Planet.
I was going to say Conquest. No, what's wrong?
But a lot of people don't like it because it sort of ends on a ambiguous. They could have changed the future note, and people like Dean turn around and say, "Oh, it's definitely because in the first film they portrayed the lawgiver as sort of a brutal guy."
Yeah.
But in this, he's portrayed like as, in the future as being sort of benign and a really, caring, nice guy. Like ape. Monkey.
They're just like Jesus.
But the whole thing is, I'm like, well, that doesn't really fit. The whole, if you look at the three films, there's contradictions all over the fucking place.
God,
so how the hell could it be the future?
How the apes fly to bloody birth?
Talking about in the original film, I don't know. But it's an entertaining movie. I mean, it's not as, originally they wanted to end it with Caesar sort of being brutal and just cutting out all the vocals of humans. And they were like, this is
an uplifting ending.
This is not an uplifting ending to the series. And the writer, the guy who wrote 2, 3, and 4 was going to do the 5th one, but then he was like, oh, I'm sick.
I'm going to go watch this Man of Steel.
So they got this other writer, director, and you can sort of see it because the writing is a bit better. Like when his son dies, he has a son.
That's right, he climbs up a tree.
Yeah. And there's
ape doesn't kill ape.
Yeah. And they've got Aldo, the general in it, and he's got that really awesome line, we want guns. Do you remember that line?
Yeah.
Because
he's the one who kills his son.
Yeah. He's like,
he's spoiling at people. I'm sorry, 30 years ago.
What, 40? We want guns.
We want trees.
But it's got some interesting. It's also got this is really pushed it. The guy who played the Penguin in the Batman animated series is like the wise ape in this, like sort of Yoda. Now, doesn't that automatically that makes it the best sequel?
Know this shit
because his name's Paul Williams. He was a singer. The guy who played the Penguin. No shit.
Isn't he young of the wrestler?
No shit. Paul Williams, the guy who played the Penguin in the Batman animated series, was a famous singer. Now, first off, I want you to think of the Penguin singing.
I don't know how you even know any of this shit.
Because he was a famous singer. He was in the Muppet movies. The first Muppet movie is the guy on the piano. Just playing the dude, they're in a bar and Miss Piggy and that, there's a guy in a play.
Oh, is that when Fozzie and him are on stage?
Yeah.
When he first meets up with Fozzie.
Yeah, I think believes it. Yeah, that's the Penguin. Paul Williams. It's Paul Williams.
He wants piano. He wants music.
But yeah,
then he should have walked in. Oh yes,
One day we'll use that.
No, we won't.
More than likely not. It's probably not even in the movie.
Oh yes.
It's probably
but now versions. Oh
yeah. Lots of love making.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, Charlton Heston, and then we'll be mad with him. So Charlton Heston, you fucking you and your you. What do you reckon, Magneto?
Homo sapiens and your guns.
That's right. You take that, Charles.
You tell me.
Yeah. From one dead guy to another.
Who's Magneto to talk to, though?
One
go around felting Balrogs with swords.
I thought you were going to say, go around fighting Balboa. With swords.
Charles Magneto versus Balboa.
With swords.
Charles Magneto. I'm going to get the names right.
Eric Lynch.
Charles Magneto.
Fighting Balboa with a sword. That makes it. You shall not pass! I'm in the ring, you idiot.
Hey, Rocky's for everyone else. You're coming out of retirement again. Fight Magneto.
Gandalf comes up.
Get off that horse.
That's right. You're late to the fight. Wish he was never late, Balboa.
Right. What are you meant to? Starts laughing, Rocky.
And then when he's count off the grave, I'm now count off the way. You can change. Everyone can change.
Because he forgets who he is. I remember that name. Oh, I've got brain damage too.
I hated that bit. I hated that bit in Two Towers. I know people love that movie, but when he's Gandalf the Grey, all you did was change your clothes, and you forgot your name. You forgot your name. You're still smoking the same shit. You're still
weird.
He's
like Rocky too many blows to the head. His effects are reversible.
So Gandalf is essentially, if you had to go on the doctor...
versus Rocky Balboa.
With a sword.
Bit unfair, but
Well, considering all the fights Rocky's won, I think that's pretty fair.
why would it be Rocky in Middle Earth? Or would it be
I don't know.
walking around completely lost?
I think like when he was on the streets in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he just kept walking. He just in the middle of something.
Taking his son. It's a rough area, but I think you can handle it. I went to school here in Mordor.
Sounds like, fucking hell, volcanoes and shit. Sure you go to school?
Here's some lunch, mate.
And don't pick on anyone's girlfriend. I don't like that around here.
Maybe that's why Saruman's so mad.
Rocky stole his girlfriend.
That was Adrian.
Okay, Rocky walking in Mordor, just completely lost.
Now that I can...
Sauron's tower. Isn't this your tower? Now Paulie's with him, actually. He's like, the place falling apart.
You bring these bad the orcs, you bring these red bums around here.
Just speaking to the eye of Sauron. Take it away, chickadee. Just walks up to the eye. It's falling apart, Paul.
No,
The place is falling apart.
I could imagine. So, goes to Sauron, I live on Solomon Journey, big mouth!
See, that's what Lord of the Rings needed. Paulie. Paulie would make it all better. You're like snow cone. Never got him here in Middle Earth.
Finally gets the ring at the end. I want a sports car for my birthday.
He puts the meat sign on the back of his Gandalf's robe. Walking around Middle Earth, the meat sign.
The commentators are raving about it. Yeah, no, that's from a high school. He never graduated at.
For some reason, the commentators come with Rocky and Paulie. That's all you need. And there's a better fucking Lord of the Rings movie.
That's it. I would have seen The Hobbit if that had been like that.
He's talking about the ring. You're living backwards, Gandalf! Change the channel from yesterday. He should have just been there. Burt Young as Gandalf.
Burt Young as Gandalf.
Awesome.
You surrounded me.
What were we talking about?
You have a rainy token, keeps you virility.
What a depressing vacation. Oh, he's in the volcano. Oh, damn. Sorry, people, when Rocky comes up,
the chipmunks do the soundtrack to Lord of the Rings.
That's Sauron.
Yeah, that's right. Keep these rap bums right here.
Oh, God.
Talks about Bilbo. He's the thief!
He's going to steal the fucking treasure. How can he steal a treasure from a dragon anyway?
I don't know. I haven't even seen that shit.
Shut up, you bums! I'll squash it! Having a fight outside the tower. I don't need to.
That's what's at Helmstein.
The fucking bloody hobbits and others of the bloody dwarfs start singing their song. He can't fight with the jungle junk music. Oh, good old Paulie.
He talking about Sauron's. No. So I can't believe I've forgotten.
He's not getting killed. He's getting mad. Walks in with a chair.
Sauron can be thunder lips. I gotta go in there. I've been there before.
The thing is, he actually gets rid of the ring. He doesn't realise it. You gave me this stupid thing. He throws it in the volcano by mistake. I can't keep it down. Couldn't wear it anyway.
I've got 2 rings.
And of course, the other character is the robot.
Yeah, I know.
Rolling around Mordor. Washing his horse. Don't you make sure you pack your luggage.
Talks about Bilbo. Talks about Fred. I'm going to have his wires tied when I get back.
Oh. See, that's a better Lord of the Rings movie. Rocky Paulie and the robot just walk around Middle-earth. They're a better fellowship.
Saying the sword, you know how tobacco stains your teeth?
Isn't there 9 members of the fellowship? These are my 9 members. Rocky Balboa, Paulie, Mickey, Ivan Drago, Clubber Lang, Tommy Gunn, Mason Dixon, Thunder Lips. We'll throw Adrian in there as well. There you go. There is.
No, I had the turkey. Give me the turkey, Paul.
The turkey's gold.
The turkey's gold. That's right.
You want the ring? Go in the volcano with the ring.
Oh man, now that's a movie.
That's it wouldn't be 3 hours worth because Rocky wouldn't take that. He'd run there. No time.
Goes up the volcano. Kids following him, falling in the volcano.
You imagine fucking Gollum trying to bite his ass. Rocky drop him like a fucking bad habit. Fucking knock Gollum's teeth out.
And once Gollum goes out, goes to the hit, he looks around and says, "All right, you got him down. Now why are you trying to get me down?"
Rocky would have solved all those.
George Washington Duke would have to be in that fellowship. You'd have to be the
walk around with a fur coat. He's fucking hot out.
He's limousine in Middle-earth.
What kind of horse?
A better wizard than he ever was.
What kind of horse do you call that? Greetings. He pulls up to the towers.
Oh God!
Better film straight away. Rocky wouldn't need no fucking eagle to come save him.
It would have been done. It would have been done in 20 minutes.
He would have ran out there with Apollo. From Zone. Oh, I didn't put Apollo in there.
I could see all of a sudden this giant ram's head comes out of bloody Helm's Deep. That could be the other member of the fellowship, James Brown.
Oh, you could have entertainment. Him sneaking away. Shut up, James!
Yeah.
I can see him with the council, Elron, talking about the regulars.
Roger! Yeah!
Will you take this fucking entertainer home? We're trying to talk here.
Living in Rivendell.
Just walks up and takes his cloak off. I feel good! Fuck off out of my city now.
Good for you!
It's good for you. Now piss off.
Mickey would have to be Elrond.
Oh, Mickey would be it. He'd have that song.
We haven't gotten to a single topic yet. Looking at these topics.
Your dear Rocky Morning is awesome.
We were supposed to... I tell you the other thing I had that was weird. I had
weirder than that.
Yeah, was that I bought Chinese food the other day. Tell me if you think this is weird or am I just...
you bought Chinese food, yeah, it's terrible.
Am I just sort of strange? The guy, when I bought the food, he was like a really nice guy. He's like, my good man, what can I get you? I'm like, I'll have
hot dog,
some chicken. I'll have some lasagna.
Really confusing.
Funny Mexican here. I got some. I can't remember.
Roasted cheese and chutney sandwich.
Yeah, I got some dumplings, and he was like, "Thank you." I was like, $5. Yep, thank you. I love you. What? I was like,
okay, just for $5.
I was like, what? You love me?
You should have said, I love you too.
No, I should have gone into Frank Drebin. A ship! Yeah. I love you too, Norbert. You're just really confused. I love you too, Norbert.
You'd say, drugs! Get this man some drugs!
No, shopkeeper. We actually don't have much time.
Oh, really? What else is new? I have time to have a piss, though. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to pause this for a sec. That way we can work out what the fuck we're going to talk about. Oh, after that I needed a piss.
So one thing that did come up last week that I do have radio to thank for it, because I actually didn't hear much about this online, which I thought was kind of weird, because I thought it would have come up. The Kardashian wedding.
Who gives a shit?
But this is connected to that. Can I just say something? Who is Kim Kardashian?
A slut who made a
is she
video.
Is she Space Nine?
Kardashians are more attractive.
And
she's an ass.
Why is it we make idiots into stars now?
Because we're all.
I swear it wasn't quite like that back. Not when I was a kid, but I mean even back 50 years.
Because reality TV makes stupid people famous.
Well, why we?
She's a slut.
You know why reality TV succeeds? Because people don't like paying attention.
Which one are we talking about? Kanye West?
I don't know. I don't think we're paying attention.
Both are fucking hopefuls.
Kanye West, look, I hear his music.
Godzilla's a better singer.
Kanye West should have got married.
Godzilla's ass isn't as big as fucking Kardashian's.
That's it. I've never really looked at her. I mean, people say she's hot. I don't even really know what she looks like.
She's an ass with legs.
I don't really know what she looks like. But the story I got,
it has nothing to do with it
at all, except it's her stepsister, I believe, Kendall Jenner. Maybe somebody more in the know with this shit. This is a sister or a stepsister. I don't fucking know.
She's a slut.
But she was supposed to last week at the 2014 Billboard Music Awards introduce a band who's quite well known in Australia called 5 Seconds.
Do you know them?
5 Seconds of Summer. Yeah.
Do you know them?
Well, they sing.
No.
I tell you what song they sing. They sing that I saw her looking so hot there with her American Apparel underwear. Have you heard that song?
Absolutely not. I just think you're talking gibberish.
But but she basically she
can't fucking speak.
She was supposed to introduce 5 Seconds of Summer in at the Billboard Music Awards for them to sing, which a lot of people do at music awards.
do Ken what it up.
It would have been better than what she's about to do. Now, the thing is, these guys are trying to make it big in America, right?
They've travelled from Australia
to Australia to perform there, and their song is quite popular in Australia, so you would think Kendall Jenner would be able to read off an auto cue what their name is. This is how she introduced the band 5 Seconds of Summer.
The band about to rock the Billboard Awards comes from down under, but the direction they're heading is straight up. Recently, they made their debut on the Billboard 200 number 2 this summer, and now we welcome one... Guys, I'm the worst reader.
Yes.
They're only getting bigger. Take a look.
And then it went to him. No introduction. If you like the song, bad luck, because you'll never hear their name. You'll never know who they are.
You know what?
I suppose you could go to YouTube.
How many people would be watching that clip seeing her fuck up? Knowing who this band is? I have to find out. Maybe the audio cue didn't work.
I like how she goes, one.
She goes, 2.
She's learning how to count.
She's going to get to 5.
The band's like, look, the band will be old like skeletons and shit.
It's like, we're a boy band. We haven't got much time to do this shit. We're finished in about a year.
She was doing a Ghostbusters impression. One ray gone.
If only Howard Ramis stepped out of his way.
He would have got 5 Seconds of Summer, right?
I tell you, one last performance.
For my last performance, I'm introducing 5 Seconds of Summer.
Because this dumb bitch can't.
That's right. Yeah, because I can't put up with this Kardashian. I reckon he would be too. He wouldn't be able to put up with this Kardashian.
Jenner.
It sounds like
character.
It sounds like something you need to fix up candle wax. Kendall Jenner. Oh, allow me to fix that candle for you. But seriously, I mean, how do you fuck up reading an auto cue like that?
It wasn't
Not just that, but when it came back, see, I don't have that. She came back and reintroduced them as summer. It is summer here. I'm glad you figured out the season, Kendall.
Maybe the auto cue wasn't working.
It was working. They said,
she just can't read.
So really, I think we'll leave it to this gentleman here. In fact, this is what she said when producers finally came up to her and said, "What, Kendall? What? I mean, what was the problem? Why couldn't you read the audio cue?"
I can't read. You can't read.
Oh, right, sit. But
Well, she's a Kardashian.
yeah, apparently none of them can read. I tell you, can you imagine fucking them reading their vows? I take one.
What?
and then you can't.
He's big and big.
Kanye would have said, "That's right, bitch. I am the one. Me."
I hate Kanye West.
I know, isn't he such a dickhead?
Adam West is a better singer than him.
He's such a fucking dickhead. But but
Kendall Jenner.
looks like Palpatine. sorry. Pause it. Hold on, we'll come back. Okay. Come on. Oh, for our last story. You got to put an image of this woman up.
What a beautiful woman.
Okay.
It's more worrying what she did at the story.
In England.
Oh,
it's been a while since we... Look at that image. Okay, please tell me you put her up. Put her up.
That is disgusting. You're a guy from fucking Lord of the Rings. The orcs look like Dragon Shield.
She makes Palpatine look like a front page model.
He looks like a bulldog. Look at those cheeks that droop down.
People, like the woman in front of this, without revealing what she did, is making a face like,
it looks like Rocky Balboa's been beating the shit out of him.
Mixed with an elephant's ass. That's what
The Elephant Man was more attractive.
That's right.
I am not an animal. Well, after you did this, you were.
A newspaper in Manchester has revealed a woman, 52 years of age, has taken a shit at a buffet on a Chinese restaurant in Manchester. Sometimes you read something so horrible.
Oh my God!
In a story surely too terrible to be true. Actually, the introduction of this story is pretty cool. A Sunday newspaper that once printed a story about a World War II bomber found on the moon.
Okay.
So maybe this is interesting. In a story too terrible to be true, an intoxicated grandmother is allegedly to have caused the closure of a Manchester restaurant after she did something unspeakably foul in a tray of crispy seaweed. UK's Sunday Sport. I didn't know this was a sporting story.
Oh, this is a sport. What you do?
Reports that the grandmother shocked disgruntled fellow diners when she took a number 2 in the middle of an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. And people said, "It's not a chicken." The onlookers gasped when the drunken 52-year-old climbed onto a chair, pulled down her tights, and splattered her mess onto the savoury treat.
Delicious.
The report says that the grandmother had been asked to leave the venue after putting out a cigarette in another customer's drink. So it wasn't even shitting in the buffet that got her to leave. It was the fact that she put a cigarette out. Sorry, we can take shit in the buffet.
I think the cigarette the cigarette must have been first. I'm hoping. Maybe she wasn't smoking out of her ass.
When the Sunday when the Sunday Sport newspaper approached the alleged offender, Janice Dowd, she told their reporter,
yes,
in an eloquent voice, "Yes, I was drunk, and yes, I did take a shit on the buffet."
Sure, this wasn't our grandmother.
Sue Harris was in the restaurant at the time celebrating her 40th birthday and said, I was stood, well, 40? I can't even speak right. I stood next to a woman when she grabbed a chair, climbed onto it. She was drunk and swigging from a vodka bottle. And I
this is our grandmother.
I thought she was just mooning her backside for the amusement of friends, but when I saw what she was going to do, I became physically sick. The owner of the restaurant was forced to shut for a day and let customers leave free of charge.
Why, you got entertainment for nothing?
He decided to not call the police. Now, I know we've already referenced this movie, but there's one quote we want to bring out. Is this the woman who wrecked the buffet in the Herald's Club this morning?
Well, in this case, it's true.
That is hard. See, the story, sometimes we need to spice up stories.
No, not this guy.
We don't need to say anything more.
Look at this woman. I believe
You have to put up this image of this
Oh
chick.
my god!
It's the image that kind of makes
It
sense.
kind of looks like that photo of Caesar. He's got the war paint on by that poster, but even more disgusting.
It looks like. I tell you who it looks like. It looks like the father of Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka as a woman. It does look with hair. It does too.
What have you done to my baby?
Whatever one of you shits on the buffet, we'll get a special treat in you. What's that bit?
I can't.
Veruca, honey, I did my best. I shit on the buffet. And if you're a lady, I am a vicious kid.
But you didn't see that happening, Charles. Not even the X-Men would stop that.
Yeah, it was Days of Future seaweed.
Days of Future buffet.
Over.
This is what leads to X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, I haven't seen X-Men, so I believe this is what causes the war. It'll take all of us to stop this woman shitting on the buffet.
We can send you back in time to stop that shitting on the buffet.
And the woman goes, what?
And this is why the Sentinels were created.
We need an army to deal with this. Got to stop people shitting on buffet.
He's too short to do it himself. She said, Peter Dinklage. Disgusting.
I bet you must be the pride of your department in England.
She's fucking horrible, though.
You gotta put an image up on it. I normally don't get repulsed by it. Kung, and I like the image under it says Kung Poo. I mean, isn't that just
original? What a disgusting.
what a disgusting blob. But the
Oh shit! Sorry, people. Just, yeah.
But I tell you, she's not the only. Look, she's not the only one that's tried this. But believe it or not, Wolverine Logan has shit on buffets all through his time, all through his past. Hey, Logan, yeah, look at me, fucking
bloody straight idiot.
fucking dickhead who was in Swordfish. I mean, when you go ahead and shit on seaweed.
Sorry, people. This idea we've got is just too funny. We spent the last 5 minutes just laughing at ourselves.
Hey, what's his name? Logan. When you
oh shit.
we have to cut this.
No, we're not. This is too good.
Hey, Logan, when you do a shit on seaweed, does it hurt?
Every time.
Every time. Oh, really? I didn't know Logan took shit on buffets.
I didn't know it's what he liked to do.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it could.
It's only noble people take shits on buffets. I mean, we would never do that.
You're so full of shit. If you're really so righteous, you knew that thing.
Oh, all right then. We'll do it right now. Yeah!